When I was asked to introduce my husband, JD Vance, to all of you, I was at a loss.
Usha Vance recently made headlines when she broke her silence and revealed a shocking truth about JD Vance. What she confesses could mean the end for them.
And with that, it is my great privilege to introduce my husband and the next Vice President of the United States, JD Vance.
Usha's story is more than just about being the second lady of the USA. It's about love, sacrifice, and finding balance in a high-profile marriage. Let us uncover the full story. Now first, like always, be sure to hit the like button down below. It helps us out tremendously with the reach of this video. Thank you. To understand why Usha Vance broke into tears and what it revealed about her husband, JD Vance, we need to go back to where it all began, 1986, in sunny California. Usha Bala Chilukuri was born on January 6, 1986, in a quiet San Diego suburb. Her parents, Krish and Lakshmi Chilukuri, had immigrated from India in the 1980s, bringing with them a deep respect for education. As part of the Telugu-speaking Brahmin community, they valued knowledge and hard work. With such role models, Usha was destined for success. Her father, a mechanical engineer from IIT Madras, became a professor at San Diego State University. Her mother, a molecular biologist, climbed the ranks in academia, eventually becoming a provost at UC San Diego. Intelligence and ambition ran in Usha's blood. She grew up in Rancho Peñasquitos, excelling in both academics and leadership at Mount. Beyond books, she played the flute, led teams, and volunteered. At Yale Law, she met JD Vance, a Marine veteran from a different world. Their connection? A story for later. With her background and ambition, a law career wasn't just an option for Usha, it was inevitable. But she wasn't just another bright student looking for a stable job. She was a powerhouse, armed with intelligence and relentless drive, ready to make waves in the legal world. Usha never aimed for anything less than the best. After graduating from Yale Law School in 2013, she landed some of the most prestigious clerkships possible. First, she worked under Judge Amul Thapar on the US District Court in Kentucky, a major stepping stone for top legal careers. Then, in 2014, she clerked for Brett Kavanaugh on the DC Circuit Court, long before he became a Supreme Court justice. Her biggest break? A clerkship with Chief Justice John Roberts on the US Supreme Court from 2017 to 2018. She handled cases that shaped national policy, including the high-profile Azar versus Gaza case. But Usha didn't stop at the courtroom. She joined Munger, Tollez, and Olson, handling major cases in entertainment, government, and tech. She represented Hollywood giants, universities, and even energy powerhouse Pacific Gas and Electric. Then, in July 2024, after years at the top, Usha made an unexpected move. She stepped away from law to focus on her family. Let's return to the story, one that started in an unlikely place, Yale Law School. JD Vance and Usha met there, but their love story isn't just about two bright students finding each other. It's about two completely different worlds colliding in the most unexpected way. JD grew up in Middletown, Ohio, surrounded by struggle, poverty, addiction, and family instability. His biggest influence was his tough yet loving grandmother, Mamor, who taught him resilience. Meanwhile, Usha was raised in San Diego in a structured, academically driven Indian American household. Her parents, both accomplished scholars, expected nothing less than success. Despite their contrasting backgrounds, fate brought them together in 2010 while working on law publications. Their connection was first intellectual, debating big social issues, including JD's passion for understanding white working-class struggles. But soon, JD realized his feelings ran deeper. The moment he learned Usha was single, he didn't hesitate to ask her out. Balancing law school and romance wasn't easy, but they made it work. Usha's steady wisdom helped JD through tough moments, like when he stormed out after a bad interview. By 2013, their bond was unshakable, and in 2014, they tied the knot, blending their cultures in a heartfelt wedding. Meeting Usha's family was a revelation for JD. Used to chaotic family gatherings, he was stunned by their warmth and respect. Her parents, both scientists, welcomed him with open arms, giving him a glimpse of a different kind of family, one built on stability and understanding. In 2016, JD's memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, made him famous, but through all the attention, Usha remained his rock, his brilliant, steady partner who helped him navigate it all. Now first, like always, be sure to hit the like button down below. It helps us out tremendously with the reach of this video. Thank you. Above all else, Usha is a mother, a role that has shaped her more than any high-profile legal case or prestigious job ever could. While she and JD have built successful careers, their greatest achievement is their 3 children, Ewan, Vivek, and Mirabelle. Parenthood is humbling, even for the most accomplished. Sleepless nights, big career moves, and the constant juggle of work and family life have defined their journey. In June 2017, they welcomed their first son, Ewan, stepping into the unpredictable world of parenting. A rare photo shared by journalist Megyn Kelly gave the world a glimpse into their new life. Then came Vivek in February 2020, right before the world shut down. With 2 kids, parenting became a whole new challenge, all while JD's political career took off. In 2024, he missed Vivek's birthday, but made up for it by reading "Oh, the Places You'll Go" in the Senate, adding a personal touch. Their daughter, Mirabelle, arrived in December 2021, completing their family. Through the chaos of careers and kids, JD and Usha have built a home filled with love.
When I was asked to introduce my husband, JD Vance, to all of you, I was at a loss.
Laughter and teamwork, proving that, despite the challenges, family always comes first. Jump to January 20th, 2025. The nation watches as history unfolds in Washington, D.C. JD Vance stands tall, taking the oath of office, officially becoming the Vice President of the United States. At just 40 years old, he's the 3rd youngest VP in American history, following John Breckinridge and Richard Nixon. Beside him is Usha Vance, now the Second Lady, the first in US history of Indian origin and Hindu faith. It's a moment of political importance, a milestone for their family, and a major change in their personal lives. But let's be honest, despite the prestige, they're still parents of 3 young kids, and no amount of political power makes that job easier. The ceremony was grand and dignified, until parenting took over. As JD stood composed, Usha had her hands full. Their son, restless and unimpressed, started squirming. Usha, graceful as ever, shot him the universal mom look, stern, silent, and full of consequences. Social media erupted. Clips of Usha Vance, the most relatable mom in America, went viral. Parents everywhere laughed, because at the end of the day, a 4-year-old doesn't care about history, just snacks and nap time. JD and Usha Vance might seem like a power couple, but even they couldn't escape wild rumors. One of the most bizarre. A viral claim that Usha secretly filed for divorce before the 2024 election, fearing she'd be stuck in an unhappy marriage if JD made it to the White House. This wasn't just internet gossip, it became a full-blown social media frenzy. A TikToker named Aubrey fueled the fire, confidently claiming Usha was leaving before it was too late. The internet, as expected, ran with it. Was Usha unhappy with JD's politics? Had she been forced to stay in the marriage? The fact that she had recently left her high-powered legal career only added to the speculation. Then, 37 seconds into the video, Aubrey smirked and dropped the truth. See how easy it is to make up stories? The entire thing was fake, a hoax to prove how quickly misinformation spreads. Yet, despite the clear debunking, the rumor refused to die. JD and Usha stayed united. If there was tension, they hid it well. But even after the TikTok stunt, people couldn't help but wonder, was there more to the story? That's when Usha finally decided to speak out. Now, Usha Vance finally let her emotions show, breaking down in tears as she shared the truth about her marriage to JD Vance. What started as a routine conversation quickly turned into a deeply personal confession from the usually composed second lady. Fighting back sobs, she confirmed what many had suspected. "It's true. He's always gone," she admitted, her voice shaking. JD's work keeps him away, campaigning, meetings, speeches. Some days I barely see him. And it's hard, really hard. She paused, wiping her tears, then took a deep breath. But even with all of that, I can't imagine life without him. Usha explained that over the years, they had found their own rhythm, imperfect, but uniquely theirs. "We've been together so long, we just know how to make it work. This is our life, and we chose it." Then, as the heaviness of her words settled, a small smile appeared. With a soft laugh, she admitted, "I'll be honest, I can't stand him when he's too caught up in work, but I love him, and I always will. Is it fair that one partner often sacrifices more in high-profile marriages? Should there be a balance, or is this just reality? Share your thoughts below.